Hi all. So today we will cover about S3 lifecycle rules. You can transition objects between storage classes. So these are the storage classes. You could see the storage classes S3 standard, S3 standard -IA, S3 intelligent tiring, S3 on zone -IA, S3 class year instance retrieval, S3 class year flexible retrieval, and S3 class year deep archive. For frequently accessed objects, move them to standard IA. For archive objects that you don't need fast access, you can move them to Classier or Classier Deep Archive. So moving objects can be automated using lifecycle rules. So the lifecycle rules can be done by so many methods. So the first one is actually transition actions. So transition action, you can configure objects to transition to another storage classes. So here S3 standard, if whatever you wanted to move, so that you have to use the transition actions. For example, if you see this the object actually it's more than 60 days or whatever it is created date, you can move to standard IA. So for example, if you wanted to archive the files, so you can use the move to class year for archiving after 6 months or after 1 year, like that you can choose. So those things actually it will be comes under transition actions. So for example, if so the other method will be the expiration actions. So here you have to configure the object to expire delete after some time. For example, the access log files can be set to delete after some certain days. For example, you wanted to remove the logs file within 30 days or it will be 60 days, so you can set those things. And other than, for example, if you are enable the versioning in the S3, you can just choose, you can delete the old files, old versions, so you can set which version you have to choose, so that also it will delete. And other than that can be used to delete incomplete multi-part uploads, so that also you can describe it older than 20 days or 15 days. And these rules can be created for a certain prefix. Example, that S3 colon bucket name and some directory you can give. Otherwise you can give some object based, so like department IT, like that. And also you can set the rules for entire bucket as well. So yeah, we will continue on hands on. Okay, let me open S3 bucket. I don't have any bucket, so let me create a bucket for you. Let me give ITechGrow. So I'm not creating with the public access, I'm just creating bucket versioning. We can enable it using tag. Okay, let me create. Yeah, bucket has been created. So if you wanted to give the S3, sorry, if you wanted to give the lifecycle rules, so you need to click on the bucket name and there will be a management. So here you could see create a rule, create lifecycle rule. You can click on here or you can click on this top. So you would have given lifecycle name whatever it is. So I'm just giving demo. So here you have, as I told you, we can just filter using the prefix of the bucket name, and if you wanted to choose with the object tags, you can choose with the object tags. But I am going to give apply to all object in this bucket. So you need to acknowledge, and here there will be a 5 options will be there. First one is move current versions of objects between storage classes, and the next will be move non-current version of object between storage class, and expire current version of object, permanently delete non-current versions of object, delete expired objects, delete markers or incomplete multi-part uploads. So these are the options we can choose. I will show you one by one. So let me choose the move current version of the objects between storage class. So here this we can move the standard to standard IA, so you can choose any days. So let me just take 20 days to move the standard IA. So and the next tier you can choose intelligent tiring or on zone IA, whatever it is. So let me give that will be 45 days. And add transition, here we can just give Glacier flexible retrieval, and that we can give maybe 180 days, and add transition and the Glacier deep archive, it will be 300 days. So it will be depending upon your project and your testing environment. You can choose the date. So and sorry, actually the one thing the standard IA, the minimum date should be 30. So actually I gave 20, so that's not okay. But the remaining all are it's fine. So you can just click acknowledge, and here whenever you gave these values, so it will show you the details. So you could see objects uploaded, and after 30 days it will move to standard IA, and after 45 days it will move to one zone IA, and after 180 days it will move to the Glacier flexible retrieval, and after 300 days it will move to the Glacier deep archive. So this is what we have enabled for the current versions. So if it is non-current versions, so how to move? So you can just the same way you can choose the same, but anyway it's a non-current version, you can directly move to the Glacier deep archive after 60 days or whatever days you can give, and you need to click I acknowledge. So see here, so I have directly give after 60 days this file will be moved to the Glacier deep archive for non-current versions. So and for the next, expire the current version of object. So if you wanted to remove the current version of the object, you can give here the values. But the thing is, previously you have gave the Glacier deep archive will be 300 days, so you cannot give the lesser number of 300. For example, if you are giving 280, so it won't allow you to go, because we already gave the numbers for the 300 days to move the Glacier deep archive, so it should be more than the 300 days. So let me give 600, so you can give 301 itself, but anyway just I'm giving 500 days. So after 500 days the files will get deleted. So you could see its object will be expired after the 500 days. The same way you can just permanently delete for non-current versions of object. So that also you can give how many days you can. So you can choose maybe after 200 days it should delete. Yeah, you can give 200. So it will delete for the non-current versions after the 200 days. So you can click on the create rule by clicking on that. Okay, so as per there, they also telling this should be also minimum 30 days. So I gave 30, then this should be 60. So you can click create rule. So yeah, it has been created. So you can click the created rule, and you could see the values and whatever it is. Object uploaded in 0 days, and objects move to standard IA within 30 days, and after the 30 days it will move to on zone IA, and after 180 days it will move to the Glacier flexible retrieval, and after 300 days it will move to the Glacier deep archive, and after 500 days it will remove the objects. For non-current we configured for after the 60 days it will move to the deep archive, and after 200 days it will get delete. So yeah, so this is what you have to configure lifecycle configuration in the S3 bucket. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.